Alright, fuck it. We no script this. I hate writing scripts. I'm never gonna write a script ever again. Fuck it. We freeball this. It is 2024, July 31st. I am making this video to talk about EVO, which happened almost 2 weeks ago now. I am not gonna let this shit happen again where I wait 2 whole fucking months to upload a video. But this year there was a lot less for me to include in this video because for the most part I completely forgot to record. And that's because right before EVO I decided to buy a little GoPro. It was $50 and this shit said it was 4K 30 FPS. It came out looking like it's fucking 480p 30 FPS. This thing completely fucked all of the recordings that I took, so I will not be using like 90% of them. It's a miracle if I use even 4 of the videos I took. One of them I'm for sure tossing in because it just looks really fucking funny, and that is it. It looks and sounds really fucking funny, and that's the only reason I'm gonna include it. Aside from that though, I will have a genuine fucking camera for next year because this shit was not it, man. This was fucked up. This was horrible. So, yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, this year, I didn't go alone. I went with 4 other people, and the car was very cramped, because we drove. We didn't fly. Next year, we are flying.
Gonna stand.
Holy fuck, my eyes hurt.
There's a lane closure ahead.
No!
Because driving is a pain in the fucking cock and balls. It was so cramped in that fucking car, I thought my legs were gonna fall off. We get to our hotel at like fucking 12:30, man. It was so fucking hot when we got there too, and we had to wait for a long fucking time because we sent in 2 people to check in because they only had us down for 2 people in our room. And there was 5 of us, so we sent in 2 of them to go fucking check in, take some stuff in. They took fucking forever, man. I wanted to kill myself in that fucking heat. I was boiling. I do not deal well with heat. I wear all black and fucking sweaters on the daily. This was an issue for me. It was like 102 when we got to Vegas, and it was fucking 12:30. And once we finally get up to our room after checking in and everything, everyone is pretty fucking pooped. We played a little bit of Strive, maybe like fucking half an hour of it, and everyone decided, you know what, we should probably go to bed. Because we want to get to the venue around, I don't know, 9-10 a.m. Problem, I am fucking stupid. So I decided, you guys do that. I am gonna get to the venue at like 5 a.m. so I can pick up my badge and wait in line, because I want to be one of the first people into the venue. And so I did that. I fucked around. I went to a Walgreens. I picked up some shaving supplies because I forgot to bring a razor, and that's pretty much it. I literally just fucking did that. It took like an hour because my bum ass couldn't fucking find the exit to the hotel. And then I went to Denny's just before going to the venue, and one of my friends was like, you know what, just so you're not going alone, I'll go with you. And we just chilled in line after eating Denny's. After the doors opened up, we kind of just fucked around for a second. We didn't have pools until about 5 p.m. for Strive, so we just fucked around in the artist alley. I bought some art, and then I ended up picking up a brand new Victrix stick, one that I was thrashing around because my dumbass forgot, you know, I can take this off for photos on day 2. I will show those photos when I get to them. But for now, I do have a video of me getting my cool new fucking stick with an awesome engraving on it. Suck my dick and balls. This shit looks so fire. I'm so happy that the guy made it look as good as it did. He said it was going to be a struggle, and he killed it. It looks so good. So this is my new stick. I hate you. I spit on you. This new Victrix stick will be replacing my Razer Panthera EVO, which I've had for years now. After getting this stick though, we kind of just fucked around even more. We played a lot of Project L. I refuse to call it fucking 2XKO. It's either Dos Equis or Project L. I will refuse to call it anything else. We tried almost every game there that they had to preview. aside from the indie ones. We didn't really get to the indie ones. But my god, the fucking line for the new Mark of the Wolves was so fucking long. I refused to stand in that line. It was insane. Even Project L was moving faster. That was so crazy. And it is one of my most fucking anticipated games because of how gorgeous it looks. This game looks so pretty, man. This is like on a pedestal of its own right now to me. This is so stylized and fucking immaculately... Oh my god, dude. It's just so beautiful. It's a gorgeous game. We were doing pretty good when it came to hitting up all the booths and all that, but it was 1 p.m. and we still had a lot of time before pools. So, since we couldn't check out the Garo booth, we decided to head over to the Chipotle Community Lounge where they were having hourly Tekken tournaments. And they let us know, like, just for participating, you get a free Chipotle Sanwa button. So my friend and I signed up for, I think it was 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. And then we fell asleep for like 2-3 hours outside of the main convention hall where there were beanbags because I didn't fucking sleep, so I just crashed. And I was asleep for about 2-3 hours, and then I realized, oh shit, our pools are up soon. We should probably get some practice matches in. Practiced about maybe an hour, and then pools started for us at 4 p.m. Mine wasn't until 6, but 2 of us did have 4 o'clock pools and 5 o'clock pools, so we were all locked down until about 6 or 7 o'clock. So yeah, we just stayed watching each other's pools. I will toss up our results. We did great this year. We actually did pretty good. No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, we did fucking shit. And honestly, I feel really bad for my friend. He got completely fucking cheated out of his pools, man. The guy he was playing didn't even show up, and the TO reported him as the winner. So my friend was moved into losers off of his round 1, only lost once, and then was eliminated from bracket. But it was so late into the bracket that they really didn't have a fucking choice. They had to sit there and take it. It was just a bullshit situation, and he should have gone further. Yeah, but we all fucking lost. We make it out of pools, unfortunately. And after our pools ended, everyone else was pretty much done with the day, but I signed up for the Super Dragon Ball Z community tournament, which was being ran by a friend of mine, and that game fucks, man. I said it last year too, in my other video, but that game fucks. Please, please, please. The Discord's super open to just anyone joining. If you ever want to fucking play it, just reach out to a guy named GP Bear. He's on Discord, he's on Twitter. Great guy. He will hook you up, he'll teach you how to set everything up. Such a fun game. It is so deep, and I'm shit at it, but I do want to commit more time to it. It's a great fucking game. I did play only 2 matches, because unfortunately I won 1 and lost the other, so I was still in losers, but my friends were getting really hungry, and it was about 9 p.m., so we just decided to bounce. I decided to just DQ, but yeah, it was such a fun time, dude. It's a great game. Please, if you haven't already, check it out. Super fucking cool. It is the most unique Dragon Ball game that has ever been released, in my opinion. After leaving the Super DBZ community tournament, I met back up with my friends and we decided to go get food. And from there we decided we wanted White Castle, and my friends had the bright idea of ordering 100 White Castle sliders. We also got chicken rings and onion chips. I just want to say this now. The chicken rings fucking sucked. Everyone I've talked to hypes them up like fucking crazy. These things were so bland. But the onion chips were fucking great. I will say that. And the sliders were also... oh man. I love White Castle. White Castle's good anytime. And we managed to make our 100 sliders last for like all 3 days somehow. But we didn't have a microwave. These things were good cold, but, you know, it's just... I wish we had a microwave. I guess we can't have microwaves in every hotel room because that would cause, like, a fucking nuclear explosion or some bullshit. Which would be kind of cool, I guess, but, it just fucking sucked. I wanted to be able to heat up my fucking food. Day 2 of EVO started off really different for my group. Our plans for the day were sleep. We didn't fucking go to the venue early like I wanted to because we were all fucking dead tired. So we ended up sleeping in until about 3-4 p.m., getting to the venue around 5-ish. So we missed a lot of the community events that I wanted to see, but I didn't know what fucking time they were anyway, so it wasn't too big a deal, and we could always just watch the VODs on, like, Twitch or when the people involved in the community shit decided to upload it. But we decided to just do our thing. We were just fucking walking around doing shit, and me and my friend decided, let's go back to the community lounge, let's go back to the Chipotle community lounge to sign up for Tekken, because we slept through our community tournament yesterday. We gotta get that button. And we go up to the counter to ask, hey, is there any openings for today? What's the soonest one you've got? And the guy told us we're shit out of luck. It's completely booked out. There's no shot of us getting an entry. No openings day 2 or day 3, so that fucking sucked. Us sleeping through day 1 actually fucked us out of our Chipotle EVO buttons. So we just left, we went to go do our shit, and I mentioned earlier that I took photos on day 2, and this is where something came in very fucking clutch about the way I took my photos. All of my photos consisted of me doing Peter Griffin death poses, so just Family Guy death pose at every spot that I went to, and the community Chipotle lounge found that so funny that the employees just gave us buttons. So we clutched up there. The fucking photos actually saved my life. Thank you. Thank you, Family Guy. That shit goated. You are so baller. So after the Chipotle Community Lounge, we kind of just walked around hitting every exhibit up again and taking photos in front of them, doing the Family Guy death pose, and a couple of them also gave us free shit. The Garo booth gave us 4 of those inflatable beers, and I think that was it, but that was super cool. I really like that inflatable beer. It looks really funny. I've been fucking drinking it like a slurp juice from Fortnite. I love Fortnite, by the way. At one point, I ran into a frog, and I Family Guy death posed in front of it. It had nothing to do with anything I was doing at the time, but I was just looking to kill time because we were just waiting until the Street Fighter 3 Top 6 started, and when it finally did, we were kind of late to it, so we didn't get really good seats, but we could still see the stage perfectly. We were up one of the bleachers. It was the left side of the arena. Man, that shit was so good. Street Fighter 3 Top 6 was fucking goated. Oh my god. I have a new top favorite player in all of esports, and that's Hayao. Hayao is my fucking goat. He is such an eccentric little devil person. Can you believe the man is fucking 40 years old and he moves better than I do? Shit, dude. I'm fucking 21 and I feel like I'm 121. Shit. This guy's so cool, man. But I'll be honest here, we're kind of fake. Hayao lost and we all decided to bounce. So, yeah, that was the end of day 2 for us. We went back to our hotel and we decided to rest up. Okay, now there's a lot to talk about in day 3, but I want to get this out of the way first and foremost. I got like 2 hours of sleep, or 3, one of the two, I can't fucking remember. I was so excited, I was like, I need to get good spots in line for everybody. I got up at like fucking 4 a.m. and was at the venue by like 6, because there was no fucking way I'm not getting first or second row. And the other EVO group that I was with last year were all there. We all had the same idea, and we were like, there's no fucking way we are saving seats for 15 people total. That is fucking crazy. They already had about 5 people there, so it was 6 of us, 6 or 7, and then my group was 5 people. Theirs was about like fucking almost 12 people. So yeah, there was no fucking chance of that shit happening. But we were waiting in line for about 3 hours before they started opening doors. My friends all stayed asleep except for one who got there literally just as we were about to walk in, and we just told him, fucking hop in line with us. We are not going to be able to save you a seat if you walk to the back of that line. And we ended up getting second row seats just next to the stage, which was so fucking cool. We did hesitate, but we did have a reason to hesitate, and that's because last year, the first 5 or 6 rows were completely dedicated to the pro players for each game, so that they had designated front row seats for all of finals day, which I thought, you know, that's fair. But this year, they didn't do that. And we just kind of didn't really think to go for the front row seats first, because we didn't think they would be available for us. But no, every seat was open, and it was first come, first serve. And we ended up just taking seats in the front and second row, and then we ended up just staying there the entire day. We tried to save some seats, but obviously everybody's like, hell yeah, dude, we need to fucking get good seats for finals day, there is no fucking saving seats in this venue, man. That shit got packed so fast. And by like a third of the day through, it was so full that security was not allowed to let anyone into the hall unless you had a photo of your seat. They were that serious about not letting people in. You had to have a photo of your seat, and if you left and you didn't have one, you were shit out of luck getting back into the room unless someone else left. It was that ridiculous. They were having watch parties in the main hall, so if you couldn't get into the arena, you weren't completely out of luck, and you were able to watch all of the top 6 finals. If I remember right, Max was hosting one, and it was really fucking packed. I think they were also starting to have trouble getting seats for everyone there, but man, the arena was packed. I mean fucking packed. It was a pain in the ass to find any fucking seats after a certain point, and we were just hoping, you know, oh, after this game, maybe a seat will open up, like, closer to us, so we can sneak our friends over here. And it did happen only once. Only one of our other friends was able to sneak in close enough to us. The other 2 were just kind of stuck in the back. And I felt really bad because we ended up getting split up on what can be considered the best day of EVO. And I felt so bad because there were so many moments that I wish I could have shared with them directly, but they were stuck sitting in different sides of the venue. Now, I'm not going to sit here and talk about every match, obviously, and every game, since I'm not, you know, too big on following Street Fighter, Tekken, or Grand Blue for that matter, but I will say every match that was played that I was awake for, and I hate to say this, but I fell asleep during Tekken Top 8. I was so fucking tired. I felt like shit. But every match that I was awake for was so fucking good. All of these players were playing out of their fucking mind. It was awesome. It was so cool. And I'm gonna be honest, this was the best finals that Strive has ever seen so far, and it's very close to Exerd levels of peak. This shit was so fucking good. My god. There was only one Happy Chaos, can you believe that? Instead, it was a top 6 full of, like, mostly fresh competitors. I can't believe an Anji and a Jacko were in top 6 for Strive. That is fucking huge. It felt so refreshing. It was the change that I needed to see in the Strive scene. My god, this was the best finals I've ever seen. It was beautiful. Not to say the other games weren't also great, but I've been playing this series for 10 years now. It's the one that I followed the closest. It was goated. It was fucking beautiful. I had so much fun watching Strive. Again, not to say the other games weren't great. They were all great. And there's some highlights from other games that I wish I could have included or recorded, but my dumbass didn't think to record. There was a character for Grand Blue that got revealed, and she's like a mouse idol thingy that fights with a bear trap, and she looks so fucking cool. I'm definitely picking her up. I've had Grand Blue for a minute now, and I will be dedicating a lot more time into it. I think this game is really fucking special. I think it's cool. And Tekken, I was so excited to see Arslan Ash. Arslan Ash is like my favorite player to watch when it comes to Tekken. What is this now, his 4th or 5th EVO? And across a different game where he was struggling to keep up? He's the fucking... At this point, he might just be the GOAT of Tekken. And Street Fighter 6, man, Jesus Christ, they fucking killed it. Every match for Street Fighter 6 was fucking golden, and a big moment in fighting game history. Not only was this a personal achievement for Punk, but this was a fucking massive moment for the US. Not only did Punk break his own curse of never being able to finish at EVO, but he broke America's curse of never taking a fucking Street Fighter title for 22 years. America hasn't taken a fucking Street Fighter title at EVO since 2002. Can you fucking believe it? The year that we have to switch venues because EVO is the biggest it's ever fucking been. Punk not only breaks his own curse, finally getting his EVO title after 7 years of hard work, but he also brings home the fucking gold for America. This is some Olympian level shit, man. This is a fucking fairy tale story. But I was so happy for Punk, because this was his moment, man. This was something he's been chasing for 7 years at EVO now. And to see him tearing up on stage, it was a really fucking beautiful moment. It was so cool. All the top sixes were so fun to watch. Finals day was just so awesome, and I can't state it enough, man. It's something magical. Talking about all this shit makes me genuinely fucking emotional, man. Like, this is not something I ever thought I would see myself getting into as a kid. You know, I picked up Guilty Gear at the age of 11. I've been playing for 10 years now. I never once thought about anything like this. And now I'm 10 years deep, and it's like this community, the FGC, is just fucking, it's consumed my life. This was, honestly, the past 2 years going to EVO has been one of the highlights of my life. It's a fucking magical place, man. It's something so beautiful. Tokido said it best, fighting games are something so great. Seeing the crowds erupt, feeling that just wave of emotions anytime anything happens on that stage, it's an indescribable feeling. And who would have thought that in the moment there would be 11,000 people in this venue all sharing this love for fighting games. I feel like a fucking broken record saying it. It's an indescribable feeling. It's so insane. It's so fucking cool. And I'm happy to be a part of this. I can't wait to come back to EVO 2025. I'm already saving up my vacation time. I'm saving up way more money. It's gonna be a fucking blast. And I've yapped way too much already. I'm just gonna toss up some photos and videos, and that's gonna be the end of it. Because I swear to God, I could go on all day, and I can't believe I gotta wait a whole fucking year to be able to experience this with everyone again.
Even if all of us were out.
Message to Aiden, Steven, and Ryan, kill yourselves. I told you to get up at 5 a.m. and you did not. I'm peeing on you when I get back to the hotel room. Fuck you. We are right here, second row. Eat shit and die. Fuck you guys. I thought he would buff right there. Ground the Viper!
Look at the damage on that.
I know, that's disgusting.
Doing it again. God, that's fucked up. He's getting shut out.
He's got like perfect spacing with Percival too. Throw break. Big fucking damage. Oh!
Oh no! It really depends on the game, because some Guilty Gear is always first three. Usually games in Gramble are Wait, tell!
Honestly, I was upset that Punk won for like a couple minutes because me and my friend did make a bet. I feel so bad for this, but we did make a bet. I said Big Bird was gonna win, and we bet $10 on it. I was so mad when Big Bird fucking lost because I lost $10. That was the gambler inside me.